How's it going, everybody? Destauch here. And while it stings a bit that we're not playing Halo Infinite right now because of the delay, there is some pretty uplifting news, not from Halo Infinite, but from the Halo Television Series. IGN reports that Jen Taylor will be reprising her role as Cortana in the series. Natasha McKellen was originally going to play Dr. Halsey and Cortana, but due to scheduling differences, she's only going to be playing Dr. Halsey, and so it has been recasted as Jen Taylor for Cortana. Now, I actually really like this move because it seems like Microsoft wants to make this all a one universe kind of thing, and I think that recasting a lot of characters may not go so well. We know that people like Keyes and Miranda are being recasted, even by people of different race, which I think is fine as long as the performances are good. But in terms of all of the characters being recast, I would love to see some returning faces where the actors are capable of returning. Of course, a lot of voice actors may not lend themselves as well to the big screen or the silver screen or whatever you call a TV. I'll just call it a TV. But it's nice to see some returning faces just for that continuity, so that even if these shows may diverge in canon a little bit, I can still have my headcanon and say, hey, this is all kind of the same universe. It's kind of confusing, but yeah. As far as what I mean by a shared universe, well, if you look at the Witcher games and the Witcher TV show, they're all very different. But in this case, I feel like they're trying to go for a more unified appeal to it. So having the consistency of the characters by the same actors is really great, and I'm happy that they're going in this direction for at least some of the characters. I am a little bit worried about the show still, just because of a lot of the leaks that have come out about the plot. There's a plot detail, spoiler alert, this is kind of a mainstream kind of knowledge right here, but the elites, or a faction of the Covenant, or a small group, actually take on a human and raise them to hate humans, I believe. And that really doesn't fit the Covenant's MO, because the Covenant kind of wants to commit genocide on humanity, so I don't really know why they would adopt a human. So stuff like that worries me, because it may not fit within the established lore of Halo. But I am happy that we are getting Jen Taylor back. Jen Taylor basically is Cortana. I can't really see anyone else playing Cortana. Even in that small little instance, I think, in the Halo 4 trailer, where I think that it might have been a different voice actress for Cortana in the teaser trailer. I think they had a placeholder voice, and even then it felt really weird. Not even sure if that wasn't Jen Taylor, but it didn't sound like it to me. But that was very off-putting. And I think this may have a lot of benefits to it now. Of course, the other actress probably would have done a great job, but having Jen Taylor as Cortana and having that actress be Halsey, I think is a lot better, because while they're technically clones, or Cortana is a clone of Halsey, they're very different characters, and I think that this could be a great opportunity to really diverge them and make them have very different mannerisms despite coming from the same DNA. While Halo hasn't had the best track record for around 12 years at this point, I'm still excited for this show just because of its expansion of the canon. We know that 343 Industries is working closely with Showtime to produce the show, and while I haven't agreed with many of 343's design decisions in terms of video games, I think they've done a pretty good job at shepherding the story. A lot of the elements of canon that are presented in external media, like the short films and the books, have really done a good job at expanding the material and making it a lot more engaging, especially for me. And it seems like they still care a lot about ship designs and classifications, even though we had a little bit of trouble around Halo 4 when we didn't really know if a ship was just one ship or two different ships because the art style changed so much. A lot of that has been rectified, and I have to say that I'm pretty happy with the whole direction. Aside from some of the core story elements, I'm talking about the broader universe, not really the core story. But anyways, that's really all I had for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now remember, if you have any thoughts, please leave them in the comments. And remember, if you liked the video, please like it, and if you really liked it, try subscribing. This was Destauch, and I'll see you in the next one. Destauch out.